morning, everybody, and I am back on the trail. See, now, as I told you before, I am planning on slack packing for a couple days just to get my body loosened up and to make sure that my sciatica is well taken care of and I'm doing all the mobility, flexibility exercises properly. And then I'll be headed towards Fontana Dam, stay a night at that Fontana Lodge, and then from there I will be in the Smokies. Wanted to show y'all. Come on down here. I got some new shorts. They're super awesome. I know that was kind of weird, right? But I think you guys appreciate it when we show you different things that we're doing. And I got myself a new pair of colorful shorts just because everything is so bland right now. As you can see, it's all brown behind me and just not a lot of color, not a lot of interesting stuff. So I thought I'd be interesting while I was out here. Anyway, thanks for coming back and watching my channel, and I will talk to you a little bit later. Hopefully there'll be some sights today that I can show you and it won't be too cloudy. Right now it's a little bit rainy. Anyway, have a great day. Well, welcome back, everyone. So I just wanted to show you some of these trees out here. You see all that moss growing on all of them? There's a lot of disease in the trees around here. I'm surprised they last as long as they do. I've seen this all the way down there in Georgia, all the way up through North Carolina. Just a lot of moss growing on these trees, and a lot of fungus as well, just growing up the sides of the trees. Anyway, let me get back to doing what I'm doing, but I just thought you might like to see what I am seeing out here. Have a good day. Sure, you can see that right down there. Kind of looks like a lake or a river, but it's actually just fog down there. It's gorgeous. It's a really nice morning it's turned out to be. It's about 56 degrees, and I feel really good on my hike. Because it's been a couple weeks going up mountains, my calf muscles were a little bit tight at first, but they seem to be doing a lot better now. Anyway, hope you all are enjoying your day, and I hope that this video is just giving you a lot to see and a lot to think about when you decide to plan your hike. Or if you're already out here, I will see you on the trail. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, had to take you and show you this little mossy area here, all the way through the rocks. I don't trust myself enough to walk over the top of those stones without tripping, so let me just show you a little bit more of this area. I'm on the side of a mountain right now, so gorgeous, isn't it, y'all? I hope you all are having a great day. Hey, welcome back everybody. I am on top of Mount Possible, as you can see here by the sign. Let me just give you a nice view here. This is a really cool mountain. I feel like it's pretty much steep on every side. Little areas where you can camp. Hey, one cool thing is I got to meet the first Warrior Expeditions through hiker today. He was walking by. I noticed his granite gear backpack. I got a chance to say hello. So I got to see my first Warrior Expeditions hiker on the trail. Just like I said, see you on the trail. Some people I actually get an opportunity to see, which is awesome. I met up with a couple other hikers, a couple older ladies that have been doing missions at a time and have been doing a through hike, but they're just taking a little bit longer than maybe most, but they're doing an awesome job, and they were an encouragement to me today. They were the reason why I got over my anxiety when I was talking to you earlier about this crazy anxiety that came over me. I saw them and it just get out of a Jeep and it just calmed me down, whatever the reason that was. It was just good to see them out here and to see that they were still going. It just gave me a relaxed feeling, and I got back on the trail. Anyway, I will talk with you again soon. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the background, I am not on the trail. Immediately after this video that you just saw, where I obviously said that I'm in severe pain, the pain just continued to get worse. And the sciatica was throbbing all the way down my hip. Primarily pain in my hip, but then it went down into my leg and down through my calf muscle, and then after that my knees just started really suffering because I was trying to be as conscientious as possible about the issue on the left side, and so I was trying to put less weight on that side, and ended up creating problems on my right side with my knees hurting pretty badly. I might have talked to you about this before, but maybe not. So what basically happened is a while back during my military career, I started getting some issues with my back, and so after I was finished with my time in the military, I went to see a doctor and found out that if I were to stand up straight and you were to look at my left side shoulder compared to my right side shoulder, you'd see a drop, significant drop, and you would think, okay, maybe he's just leaning to one side or he's bending his knee. In reality, I'm standing straight up. I will put a picture of my x-rays and MRI up here in the corner to just show you something that maybe you'll notice it yourself, but you can see that I have a major difference between one hip bone and the other hip bone when you're looking at the back. And if you look on the side, you will see that my tailbone is pretty much straight right there. I have barely any tailbone on the MRI, and from my back straight down, it's kind of, the tailbone's been gone. It's kind of been compressed up into my spine, and I got a straight line there. And that right there was the main reason why I ended up having sciatica a while back. Over the years, it's not really progressed worse, but when it does happen, it pretty much makes me feel like my hamstring is going to tear in half. And sometimes it can last a month, sometimes it can last a couple days, sometimes it may be a week or two. But anyway, I thought I'd had it under control for a long time because, well, I was out there putting the backpack on, was wearing it every day and walking, and it didn't seem like it was a problem. And of course, my first 2 weeks on the trail, 136 miles, no issue. Well, that wasn't the case. First day I went out and I slack packed. I didn't even go with my backpack on. I slack packed 8 miles and I felt decent. Toward the end of the day, I was starting to feel a little bit of hip pain, a little bit of knee pain, and I was like, well, I just got back to the trail and some pretty challenging mountains that I'm going over. So what I'll do is I'll do some stretching. I'll take some medication, and I should be all right. And it should be an issue, and I should be fine. So then the next day, I went back to the trail, and it started off. And other than a little bit of anxiety that I had, you might have heard that earlier. I had some anxiety. I didn't know why. I was doing 13 miles, and it seemed like a lot. After doing the 8 miles, it felt decent, but I was a little concerned with that pain. So maybe that was the issue. Otherwise, I don't know why, but I got on the trail anyway and started off the day pretty okay. Well, but about maybe an hour, 2 hours into it, and the pain came back, and it got progressively worse throughout the day. And to top it off, I got about 6-7 miles into my hike, and I went to fill up my water. I only carried 1 liter of water with me, and I carried another 1 liter Be-Free filter that I was going to use. I was going to fill that up, and I was going to fill up my other water bottle. So I did that, and I took the Be-Free water filter and filled it up, and I put it in my backpack and started down the trail. Well, about 4 miles into that, I realized I had lost my water filter, and I still had 4 or 5 miles left. And I'm not a fast hiker, so and I was going up some pretty big slopes, and it's going to take me a while, and my hip was hurting, and so I knew it was going to take me a little bit longer, maybe a lot longer. I finally got to my destination, and I was able to, there was some people there, so I was able to get some more water fill up, but something happened. I thought I had filled up my 1 liter all the way, and come to find out, no, I didn't. I filled it up only about not even a third of the way. So I kept moving, and towards about a mile and a half, about 2 miles left, and I ran out of the water. I felt it was okay, but I was starting to get a little bit of a headache, and I was already in pain real significantly at that point. And thankfully my wife was planning to meet me at the bottom anyways, and she was able to give a small bottle of water to another hiker that was headed up and the opposite way of me, and we would end up meeting. And he brought the water up to me. So hey, thank you. I don't remember your name, but if you're watching this, I appreciate you bringing me that water. It's what got me down there without having major headache by the time I got there, and I ended up not being dehydrated. I appreciate that. Anyway, at that point I had to make a decision, Am I going to try to continue on with this sciatica that wasn't going to heal? Or was I going to just go ahead and admit that maybe this through hike, at least this year, wasn't going to work out for me? And as you can see, I took that second choice. It's just not going to work out for me. And thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being there to enjoy some of the stuff that I have put up, and I appreciate your support throughout on my videos and watching them. And I hope that maybe I can have some more adventures in the future that you might enjoy. And I know one thing I plan on doing is eventually is taking my Harley Davidson. I have a road glide special, and I have some travel pack on the back of it, and I think I might go ahead and hop on that road glide and ride across the country. I still want to see America. I went to Iraq and I served my country, and I just want to see the country that I served and enjoy the freedom of being able to do so. So maybe down the road you might be interested in watching that. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a great year. And if you're on the trail, I'm thinking about you, praying for you, and I hope that you have a great journey. And for those that are looking at next year, I hope you enjoy that as much. I will try to post something up here sometime or other. I'm not really sure when. But if anything changes, I will let you know, and thanks again. You have a great day.